Yes, we are on the global stage. The global stage, we are here. Yeah, Easter Sunday. Yeah, for the Christian, they call it Easter Sunday today. Hey guys, welcome aboard to the Voice of SINOE. Let me do a sound check before we do a little entertainment here to get the ball rolling for us. Hey guys, welcome aboard to the Voice of SINOE. Let me do a sound check. Hey guys, welcome aboard to the Voice of SINOE. Let me do a sound check. All right, my sound. Great guys, great. Welcome aboard to Voice of SINOE. A wonderful day. Let's get this thing rolling here, and I will play my song. So we can get the ball going here. I'm a reconciliation man.
We watch out. We always come together. Love is the reason why we live. Love is the only thing that brings us together.
I said, Fona Gide, Amudemule. Fama second more. Sasa second more. Yes, yeah. Angele. Yes, yeah. Angele.
All right, love is the thing that brings us together. Wonderful day, Pennsylvania. Beautiful, splendid weather today. The last time I checked, it was 67 degrees out here, and so that's why I'm wearing t-shirt today. What's up, Jala? Welcome on board, buddy. Watching from 10,000 lakes. Okay, all right. It was actually 15,000 lakes, but they reduced it to 10,000. All right, great. Hey, my daughter here watching, Virginia. How you doing? How's Liberia? Honorable Baku Yuma, how you doing? Honorable President, welcome aboard. Mr. James Panto, how are you? Bregna Dristar, how you doing? The First Lady of Voices, SINOE. All right, we'll have a wonderful show today. I want you to do me a gigantic favor. And just to share the link for me, please. That's all I want you to do. Share the link. 1 second here. Let's see. Share the link with your friends so that you can be part of the show. Also, you can follow us on YouTube. Just put Madison Freeman, and the show is also live on YouTube as well. And that's another way to follow the show. I like to do my sound check here. I don't know if the sound is okay. Please give me a thumb up, please. I want you get a feedback from my end. That's all I want you to do. Share the link. 1 second here. Let's see. Share the link with your friends so that you can be part of the show. I think my sound was good. Great quality. LRB Messing, how you doing, sir? How you doing, Honorable? Welcome aboard. Welcome to the platform. All right, so what do I have for you today for discussion? Let me give you my outline here. What is on the menu for our discussion, our thinking together today. How you doing, sir? Welcome aboard. Okay, good. All right, my sound is perfect, he said. Yeah. All right, these are my talking points on the platform today. They are also out there for you to take a look. Yeah, but I will look at a statement, first official statement from the representative-elect of SINOE County Electoral District number 2, SINOE County, okay? So Honorable SAMSON WIAH extends words of gratitude to the people of SINOE County Electoral District number 2 for giving him their mandate. All right, so we're going to be looking at the Honorable Man's statement, representative-elect. And I'll also be looking at what I call the backwardness of Liberia is not because of fake online schools, but due to lack of patriotic leaders. All right, so there's a reason why I want to talk about that topic today. Next, for our thinking together, SINOE University students kindly seek your financial assistance. SINOE University students seek your financial assistance. That's we got an audio or something. We started a GoFund drive the other day, and the guys made an appeal to all SINOEans in the diaspora and non-SINOEans as well to come to you hear from themselves. And also, we're going to be asking this question. We'll be looking at it. My CARBADEA president is, and then I say here, that's a quote from somebody. I'm not the author of that word. That's why I put it in quote. my CARBADEA president. And the question that I want to tackle here is Honorable GELEO, which is the national president of the United SARPO Association. Is Honorable GELEO CARBADEA president or United SARPO Association in America's president? All right, so we're going to look at that. I got a new video, brand new video, so you got to follow it. What has been said about the president, I don't know, so but we're going to go into it shortly. Next, we'll just do a quick announcement here, the death announcement of Mother NYENWLAH. She passed away in Philadelphia, and we'll share that with you. And I'll go in what I call what is in the speculation room of Voices SINOE, or VOSD. What is in, there's something in the speculation room of Voices SINOE, and we want to put it out. So underline the word speculation. We got two rooms on the Voices SINOE. We got the speculation room, and I got what I call the factual room. Okay, so once the information leaves the speculation room, it comes to the factual room. Again, that's a fact. Okay, so we got the factual room and the speculation room, and today we'll be going into the speculation room of Voices SINOE to see something that is coming in. All right, so that being said, and let's get to something on it. So quickly, I didn't see a notification, but if you're out there, you're a friend of DUXED, the ESOTERIC, or not friend, and you celebrated your birthday, or you are celebrating your birthday, we want to say happy birthday to you, and we wish you many more years. All right, let's see. Let me get to something else here that I want to look at. Quickly, birthday out of the way. And let me not forget here too. All right, so let's get to what the family here, so you get a little feedback from the back. Hey guys, how you doing? I'll be right there with you. Let's see. I just want to do a little quick shout out to my daughter here before we go to the rest of the stuff here. I call her ELISE FREEMAN. ELISE FREEMAN, just she's doing great. She's one of my daughters, and so I just like to do a shout out to her. Give me a second, guys. I want the background noise to reduce a little bit before we get the show. Let's see. I love you guys. All right, let's see. I love you. All right, I tell you, I got a picture, but I didn't store the picture on my computer. That's unfortunate. But my daughter is ELISE FREEMAN. She's doing great. I just thought to do a shout out to her. She's in Arizona. This is the third quarter, and she came first last quarter, into this quarter, third quarter. She got all A's, and so I thought I have a picture here, but I didn't save it on my computer here. But I'd like to do a special congratulations to ELISE. And Daddy loves you. Keep all the wonderful academic work, and it will eventually pay it off. You know, you have to. I mean, you are making the sacrifice right now, and keep it up. And eventually, you will reap the result of your effort. So this is she's now on principal list. You know, that's the award she got. And she also, this is her grade. She is all alpha. You know, she got all A's. So A student. Let's see. I'm not too comfortable. All right. So that's the ELISE wife. ELISE, I want to do. I will do what I will do here is I have a little distraction on the back, so I will go quick commercial and then I will be right back to continue with the show here.
Mama see blessing.
die, but not everybody live. Everybody have just one left to live. Please do your do and don't come my way. But I said, miss my Hennessy with Hennessy, I want not anything. Let go, but I must enjoy. I got to enjoy. I tell you, but I must enjoy. I got to enjoy. To look for money, said I'm smutting. I want the money, I want smutting. One life to live, it on me. I'm a blessing, God and looking like the fasting. Forget my matter and carry on. I want the people in millions. If you my friend, stay constant, you chameleon. The only go on, no, I'll come on. I don't wanna know how the feeling said, how the feeling said. I'm a feeling, be the feeling, yeah. Yet I want control what you got there. If that bucket there, I want who you let it bucket, yeah. No money, no family, not a friend, not at all, you be nobody. No money, no family, not a friend, not at all, you be nobody. Everybody die, but not everybody live. Everybody have just one left to live. Please do your do and don't come my way. But I said, miss my Hennessy with Hennessy, I want not anything. Let go, but I must enjoy. I got to enjoy. I tell you, but I must enjoy. I got to enjoy. I say way down, bring it way down. One left to live, shake it way down. If you leave, well, then you in your grave now. But I him on me, you can certify the order being.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. And that's him on bang. Okay, you can certify this bang. Okay, if you are under the sound of my voice, welcome to the Voice of SINOE. In the diaspora with DUXED, ESOTERIC, usually we come to you live from Prosper Park, Pennsylvania, these United States of America. All right, so I just did a shout out to my daughter ELISE, FREEMAN. She came first in her school. She is currently on principal's list, award. She got something like award. I don't know what that means, though, but it's a big award in her school. But on the screen there for you is an elder that just passed away. So we like to share some information with you. Let's see. Let me get to this little notification. So that's we call it the death of Mother FRANCESS NYENWLAH, and what you need to know. So Mother NYENWLAH passed away a couple of days ago. The board chairman of the United SARPO Association, Honorable Issa Sabe, reached out to the office of the president, and I was also contacted. Because of our tough schedule, we haven't put out a post, but we just want to give you, I think a colleague on the other side, the host of the SARPO Nation, Cooley, did a podcast yesterday, and I think he talked about it as well. And so we just want to put out the information. Mother NYENWLAH passed away. I was told she was somewhere in the numerical neighborhood of should be in the 80s or 90s. So she lived quite well, and I was told she died naturally. But a little piece of information that I want to give here, a couple of pieces of information. So they got funeral arrangement. They said Mother NYENWLAH wakekeeping will be April the 23rd, 2021. And the funeral, okay, April 23rd, funeral April 24th. Wakekeeping is April the 23rd. And then funeral service the 24th. Venue for that will be 5th Emmanuel Lutheran Church, and it's in Lansdowne, PA. All right, that's where that stuff. They say the time day was not provided. this is tentative arrangement. Okay, so the information not yet clear. It's tentative to say. So we just want to put that information out there. And on behalf of the president of the local chapter, President Francois Myers, and all the members, we want to extend our heartfelt condolences to the bereaved family for such a loss. With specific emphasis to the chairman of the board, Mr. Sabe. I understand that's how he's a family member. All right, so we want to say to the family, the chairman, take heart. Difficult. The president last night we should have gone to. Actually, I shouldn't say should. We were trying to go there, and they said there was no official mat. So the president just got the number of the family to just call and sympathize. But officially, if the information out there, we'll put the information out for public consumption. But we want to say our sympathy to the bereaved family, and these are difficult times for you. We are with you. Those that can pray, they are praying with you, and those that cannot pray, our thoughts are with you. All right, let's get to the major stuff here that we want to talk about today on the Voice of SINOE. All right, so let's take that sad news from out of the way, and let's get to our lawmaker, Representative-elect of Electoral District Number 2, SINOE County, official statement, and that's Honorable SAMSON, the man who took the vacancy or filled the vacancy left by the late NYENWLAH. All right, so let's look at the honorable man's statement here. Let me get to my information here quickly. Let me share the content of that statement with you so that the people of SINOE County will hear the first major public statement from one of their political leaders of the county. All right, so it's right here. Let me open that quickly. And here's what the honorable man said. Mr. Samson, we are speaking here, not me. I'm just here I'm the conduit that conveys the message to the people. He said, together, it was written like 2 days ago. So Mr. Samson Weah said, together we can sing songs of praises and honors to our omnipotent God for navigating us through those stormy tides and landing us on promising shores. Okay, that's our lawmaker talking. Together we can sing songs of praises and honors to our omnipotent God for navigating us through those stormy tides and landing us on promising shores. All right, so the first sentence, it tells you our lawmaker is a staunch Christian or believer, I should say, because it didn't say what sort of religion he is, but he is appealing to some sort of deity here. All right, together we can sing songs of praises and honors to our omnipotent God for navigating us through those stormy tides and landing us on promising shores. Okay. Now, that side I put there is a little controversial, which I don't shy from. And I have my view, and you don't have to agree with me, but I will propound my view. The people of Electoral District Number 2, SINOE County, they are not all deists or theists. I'm quite sure there are some atheists, there are some animists, and all of that worship African religions, okay, or traditional worshippers. And so our lawmaker, I understand he's a religious man, but you know, if you are putting out a statement, it should be comprehensive. It should encapsulate all the people in your county or the area that you represent. But if you just appeal to one deity, then it seems to be that you are not sympathetic to the other people who also voted for you. They might not be of the same faith as you are. Okay, so together we can sing praises. If I'm not a Christian or whatever religion you are, I will not join you to sing praises to your deity. No. So this is not a church. We don't need to sing praises to a deity. You have to sing praises to the people of electoral district number 2, because they went to the ballot box and elected you, sir. So they should be fresh. Had they not voted for you, you would not have been the representative. So you cannot take your deity and the first thing you say, praises to the omnipotent, all-powerful God. In other words, that's why he's saying the omnipotent God for navigating us through those. No, it was the people that walk on foot from village to village, from town to town, from door to door, to propagate your message to the people. God did not send his angel to transport those people. They pay their own money, some of them, to make you the lawmaker. So I was a little offended when you put your deity first before the people. I know this is not popular with people. Oh, why are you saying that? But that's my view. I have my view. So the lawmaker went on. Let's read the statement in totality now. Together we can sing songs of praises and honors to our omnipotent God for navigating us through those stormy tides and landing us on promising shores. He wanted to say today we are grateful to our people of DUXED River, okay, Jade and Jidepo, for a decision taken on December 8th, 2020 to have us leading peace, unity, and development while serving as your most senior political leader for electoral district number 2, SINOE County. Okay, so it's a beautiful statement, though. Besides the glitch from the beginning, today we are grateful to our people of DUXED River. The people should have come first, but anyway, he did it our way because he's trying to put his God first. We are grateful to our people of DUXED River, Jade and Jidepo, for a decision taken on December 8th, 2020 to have us leading peace, okay? Leading peace, okay? Unity and development. So that 3 major things that the lawmaker is telling us in this statement that he want to be leading peace. He didn't say commotion. He didn't say confusion. He said, I'm coming to be the head. When somebody is leading, the person is at the top or at the front of the line. The person is leading you. Okay, so you're going to be leading peace, unity, and development while serving as your most senior political leader for electoral district number 2, SINOE County. He wanted to say, I'm sincerely grateful. He didn't say partially, he said sincerely, for the bottom of my heart. Okay, I'm sincerely grateful to our standard bearer. And then he named all the people. Our standard bearer, Dr. George, that's Ambassador, okay, Ambassador Dr. George M. WIAH, our Vice Standard Bearer, Madam Jewel Howard Taylor, Chairpersons, stewards, and all members of the mighty Coalition for Democratic Change for the unflinching, immeasurable support rendered us more especially in the legal team, and especially the legal team, you accorded us through the court proceedings. All right, so the people helped the lawmaker out with the court process they went through. So he congratulated the president and all the standard bearer, the vice president, all of that. And he said to our legal team, Councilor Gibson, Councilor Cannon, Councilor Colley, Councilor Wright, Antonin, that's Barco, et al. We say we are very, very happy and grateful. All right, he's very grateful, man, quite appreciated. And then he went to our political leaders and elder, Chairman Modu, Minister Nathaniel Miguel, Madam Nora Fina Bondo, Senator James P. Benny, That's Honorable Wilson Tape, Honorable Andrew Peters, Honorable. Also, he named all those people that helped, okay, that participated. The next paragraph, I want to go there. He was grateful to all those people. I'm not going to name all of them right now. To the leadership and members of Team WIAH, and then he also named all the members of Team WIAH. He went on to say, I just want to go to the meat of that without naming all these people. The leadership and member of Team WIAH, headed by Antonin Jlakte, or Jlates Sayer, National Chairman Mr. X WIAH, Mr. CFR Lumbe, Chairman of the Diaspora, and Dr. Sayed George Williams, Honorable Mike Kolo, Dr. Frank, and they named all these people, okay? And he went on to say, we are humbled and forever grateful for the immeasurable financial support and strategies provided us from start of this process, and now not still giving up as you continue to support our preparation for our new office in next few days. I wanted to say, let me single out how grateful I am to the Slaw's family, more especially Madam Slaw. Okay, so Slaw's woman, he appreciated the wife of the late Nambi Slaw, because that's in his stay you'll be sitting. He went on to say, nothing is more demanding than the peace of our district. Okay, so this man is a peaceful man. Nothing is more demanding than the peace of our district. Elections ended since the 8th of December 2020. It took us almost 114 days in observing litigation proceedings, which in my mind was not a wrong approach. However, our personal happiness cannot always overshadow that of the people from whom we seek leadership. That's so true. That line is crucial. I want to read that line again. However, our personal happiness cannot always overshadow that of the people from whom we seek leadership, power, or authority. And they are our employers, and their happiness remain paramount to that of ours. Okay, so that's Mr. Samson we are talking. Beautiful statement. He said the people happiness should be fresh and not our own happiness. So basically he was sending a signal, because for 114 days, the people of electoral district number 2 had no representation in Congress in Liberia. And so he's saying we should not put our individual happiness above the happiness of the people. We have to put the people first. All right. And so it was indirect statement to Otalo Kojo, who delayed the people representation for 114 days. That's the man you are referring to indirectly. He held the county, the district hostage for that long. And so the lawmaker had to make that point. That's a valid point to make. All right. He also said, henceforth, let's see ourselves as winners. Okay. Henceforth, let's see ourselves. You see, he's speaking in the plural here. He doesn't say, let me see myself as a winner. Let's see ourselves, because the position given to him is for all of us. He will be representing the interests of the people of electoral district number 2, SINOE County in Congress. Henceforth, let's see ourselves as winners. My sincere appreciation to all candidates or colleagues of the December 8th, 2020 by-election in person of Honorable Carl, Honorable Dennis, Honorable Doe, Honorable Jakte, Honorable Kuhn, Honorable Macaulay, Honorable Nambe, for the eagerness we demonstrated for a better representation of our district. All right. And so he recognized all those guys that went against him. All right. Great man, great thinker. That's the kind of leader we want now in our county. We don't want divisive people. So he said, we are hopeful of working with all of you. He didn't say some of you, he said all of you. We are hopeful of working with all of you, as we are always going to be available in consolidating ideas proffered as it relates to suggestions or recommendations in the best interest of our district. Okay, so Mr. WIAH SINOE will be available to take your suggestions, your ideas that will benefit our district. Great man. Okay, she's thinking right, and that's what we need. We need to give ideas. We shouldn't just come here and criticize the lawmakers. Share ideas with them and see what the ideas should not be your own interest, though. It should be in the interest of the collective, the majority, at least majority of the people in the country, if not all. Okay, he went on to say the last few sentences here. We are glad taking to the legislature an olive branch. Okay, he's taking an olive branch, right? As we are going to demonstrate our utmost best by collaborating with our sitting lawmakers of the SINOE Legislative Caucus to ensuring the rekindling of sustainable peace amongst our fellow colleagues, better lawmaking oversight, and better representation for our people and our country at large. With the death of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ on the cross, we are all new creations, free of sins. Happy Easter celebration to all of you, peaceful citizens across District Number 2, SINOE County, and Liberia at large. All right, so the man is a Christian, and he went to all of that, the death and resurrection of our Lord Jesus Christ and all of that. I think that was irrelevant. That's my view. I don't subscribe to those things. The death of Jesus has nothing to do with the economic condition of the people in SINOE County and Liberia as a whole. Yeah, Jesus died 2,000 years ago, and that's it. He's not going to do anything to save anybody. And that is why we have elected Honorable SAMSON to go there, because Jesus did not help the people. Since Jesus left 2,000 years ago, he was buried. The people have been praying to him and nothing happened. And that is why we turn our back on Jesus, and we elected Honorable SAMSON to provide leadership that will improve the condition of our people. And so I don't like those biblical platitudes when our leaders come and throw Christian stuff around just to pacify people. We are sick of the pacification. The people are being pacified for much too long with a religious rhetoric, with religion for biblical scripture, biblical sayings, and the people condition still the same. So, sir, we want to see real things, not Christian talks. If you go to your church, sir, you can go and then just say those things to the people who make them excited. But when you get in the political bracket, you have to be politically correct. And don't appeal to the Christian alone. I'm quite sure the Muslim voted for you in the district. But when you're talking about Jesus and all of that, okay, I have a Muhammad too now. Maybe some there they are Buddhists. Some there they don't even believe in all of those things. So if you want to be religious, then you have to be eclectic. Include everybody, select all the religions. Do your research and see what everybody believes in the county. But all of us, we are not Christians. And Christianity has done nothing to change the lives of the people in our country. The very people that damage the country, they are Christians. The Charles Taylor, the Prince Johnson, all the rebel leaders in our country, they were all Christian. But when it came to killing people, they put their Christianity, they forgot Jesus. And so Jesus did not save the people when those guys were murdering people in the country. So we shouldn't bring Christianity into our politics, especially when it comes to the representation of our people. Carry your Christianity in the church or let it remain in your house. All right. That's how you put it. Let's go to the next thing I want to talk about. Congratulations to Mr. SAMSON for his election. He told us that he's going to work with members of the caucus to make sure for peace to reign. As far as I know, the caucus, they are united right now, except with the guy who voluntarily fired himself. He said he doesn't want to be part of the caucus, and we are not going to pursue the man. The people elected you, and you decided to abandon the man. Hopefully, SAMSON will not be chasing Senator TJ around, begging him to come and be part of the caucus. He wasn't expelled. The man voluntarily took himself and said the people caucus amounts to nothing. You know, it's an acrimonious body that amounts to nothing. Okay, so hopefully the lawmaker will not be chasing Senator TJ around. The man who fired himself and say, I'm terminating myself from the caucus. That's why that's not why we don't send Honorable WIAH to the House of Representatives to go and be backing Senator TJ. No, we send you there. You list that things in your statement to provide oversight, representation, and make laws for our people. The laws that will benefit the people. Provide oversight. Make sure when somebody wants to steal, you expose that person, John Bazaza, so that we can bring sanity to the county. All right, so that's Honorable WIAH. We want to talk about congratulations once again. Sooner rather than later, I think next week he will be certificated officially. But I'm thinking about, I've been thinking, so there was something I've been thinking about. So if somebody is elected by the people, the person cannot be official until they certificate the person. So I was thinking, who has power then? The certificating body or the people? Because if you look at our constitution, say we the people gave you that mandate. So why you have to wait for all those formalities for you to start to do the people work? I was thinking about it, like, okay, who is the powerful? Who is most powerful here? Anyway, but that's it. You know, you build all these different bureaucracy, but the people, once the people give you that mandate, you're official. You don't have to wait for, so they use all they won't be grammatically words and say, oh, representative elect. So that means you are now official here until you get the certificate, then you're official. But as of now, you are elect. All right, so maybe NEC powerful more than the people. All right, let's get to the next statement here. Next thing that we want to talk about here. All right, the next thing I want to talk about, called it the backwardness of Liberia, is not because of fake online schools, but due to lack of patriotic leaders. All right, this comes to mind. I thought to talk about this. I've been seeing this young advocate, Mountain Colley, has been writing, has been writing several articles on fake universities and people that went to fake schools in the country and da. You know, one of the counselor, Arthur Johnson, was forced to come public to defend his credentials and all of that. But my thing is, if you look at people that have served the country, let's say, for example, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, we were told that she graduated from Harvard. And the last time I checked, Harvard is not a fake school. It's a real school. But what did the Harvard graduate, what did she do for the people? What did Ellen Johnson Sirleaf do for the people? She had the best cabinet when she first came to power, like Dr. Anthony Sayer and those people who was the final minister by then. You had Kafon and those guys, they are not from fake university. But after 12 years in power, what happened? And so my thing here is, it is not about fake school or people having fake credentials. Samuel Toy did not have fake credentials as far as I know. He went to the University of Liberia and other school abroad. But why is it that the people are not benefiting the country from the education of these people that went to good school and they are leading right now? You look at your Congress, the House of the House right now, the Senate. Those people, they have some, I don't know about all of them, but as far as I know, they have they went to authentic schools. But yet the condition of the people are still the same. So fake schools are not the problem. It's the unpatriotic leaders that we have in the country that are leading. That's the problem in the country we have. The people don't love the country. Because if you love the country, your craft policy, your policy will be in the interest of the people. We have a proper government right now. The policy, if you look at the policy, are the policy benefiting the people? It depends who you ask. The policy, if you ask me, the policy benefiting the ministers. Those are in government. They're building massive mansions for themselves. So the problem in Liberia is not about fake school. We can go about it and waste our time and energy. People got fake degrees. But as far as I know, the people that are in power, they don't have fake degrees. But the people are suffering. They will build one narrow, on a road with less quality in it, and people will be blowing trumpet all over the place, all development. But when you leave that place, see other countries, see the roads that other people are building in that country. But they go, you see the roads. I went to my daughter place, children, when I went to Liberia, the Bonneville Road they're talking about. Less than 1 year, the road is now broken apart. Though they build those, those roads have no quality in them. Things are not, the electricity they're talking about is not stable. The people are not finding jobs. But then they say, oh, that's proper government. And people on the internet and worrying about fake credentials. Fake credentials is not a problem. The last time we checked, I look at the school that the young man listed. WIAH, his school wasn't listed. DUXED wasn't listed as fake school. He's the president. Is that fake degree the problem? No. The president has a legitimate document. He went to legitimate schools. Why the people's lives are not improved or have not improved? Charles said I was the president. He didn't have fake document. You go back to all the other leaders. Some of them didn't get a college degree anyway. But you don't have to have the degrees in order to make a difference in your country, in your lives. Changing the lives of the people has nothing to do with formal education. It all has to do with your philosophy, your mindset, your thinking. That's all. Thomas Sankara did not have PhD. He was a common military officer, but he had a dream. He wanted to change the lives of the people. And so he crafted what we call real proper policy. In less than 5 years as president, Thomas Sankara made a huge difference in the lives of the people in Burkina Faso. If you look at the proper policy of Lee Kuan Yew of Singapore, that's something you can reference. But we say we got these educated people, they get all the big degrees, and people on the internet are wasting time on big degrees. It's not degrees. It's the people that don't love their country. That's the problem in the country. They don't love the country. They love themselves. They just want to make the money. And that's what the people are after. And so they're not doing frivolous stuff. The degree is not a problem. Degree is not a problem. The people are the problem. The people in power. The people that get degrees are the problem. And not the fake school and all of those things. Somebody can go to a fake school and still be a good leader. All right. All right. So that's let's get to something else here. Let me see some of the comments that are trending. Yeah, Liberian people, they emphasize on credential and school, and I'm not against school, but if you have the big degrees and the people children are suffering, they're hungry. I went to Liberia, I look at it, I said, you serious? Then the people will hype everything on the internet, oh, the country, the development. If you go on the maybe I wasn't looking correctly, but it's a mess. It's a mess in our country. But the people fighting over degrees on the internet. Support the wrong people. All right, I don't know what that means. You have to expand on that, Jala. What does that mean? You have to put truth to where it belongs. That's right. I love watching your program, but please do away with religion to avoid distraction. We belong to different religions, and no one religion is better than the other. All right, you said do away with religion. Religion is a serious problem in the world. But you said we should do away with it? Why? Why religion should be off the hook? We can disagree and still work together. politicians, politics, the people are not, they are not on the same level. Over here in the US, Mr. Maya, the Republican and the Democrats are fighting every day. It's not religion, politics. And so we can still, because the reason we cannot do away with religion is a fundamental part of life. And religious beliefs has done more harm than good, if you ask me. Oh, yes. See what the bombing are going at religion. And so we can say, oh, we leave religion off the hook. No, religion is a bad force for me. It doesn't change the lives of the people. All religion does is condition people to think dogmatically. They must think certain way, and that's it. If you go against your own thinking, it's a heresy. And so religion is not allowing people to think freely. If we are autonomous being, which means we are free, independent people, then we should not box ourselves to think certain way. And then those thinking sometimes they lead to certain action, because you have to understand that your actions are the product of your beliefs. You cannot think beyond your belief system. And so that is why we have to scrutinize each other thinking, to make sure that your thinking can stand robust critical analysis. You can subject everything else to discussion, but you want to isolate religion. Why? Why religion should be up the hook? You are making a major claim about something, but then when we question, you say, no, not take it out. You're telling me there is a being called God that has all the power, that can give you everything that you want. But then you have to look up to politicians. And then we say we shouldn't discuss religion. No. Why not discuss your God that has every power, that can do anything, that can change everything at once? But he's not doing it. But you say, you know what, don't talk about it. Let's just talk everything else. We can talk politics, we can talk economics, everything else. But no, religion is secret. Don't talk about it, go ahead. Why not? Oh no, I disagree, sir. Everything will be on the table for analysis. Oh no, I'm not taking religion off the table. They said, thou shalt not kill in the Christian Bible. But the political leaders in our country, Charles Taylor was a Christian, or he's a Christian. I understand he converted to Judaism later on. Prince Johnson is a Christian. George Bush is a Christian. All the guys they kill people. But he said we shouldn't talk about religion. Religion is about force. We got to talk about it. I disagree. I think the certification makes it authentic and proves that the people choose the individual or individuals as their representative or senator. But giving them certificate indicates that NEC is in line with the people who voted for the person. All right, fair enough. Thanks for the observation, WIAH. All right, now let's get to something else here. So, Mr. Twoley, I disagree. Religion cannot be left off the table. All right? If you read your Bible, it'll say, Jesus said you must pray for anything that you want, he'll give it to you. People have been praying since 1847. And the condition of the people still the same in that place. And he said, we shouldn't talk about religion. That is called self-deception. We have to start making the people to wake up and saying, instead of praying to the thing, you got to pray to yourself. You try to find a way to liberate yourself from your condition and stop depending on another thing. And no, start depending. The dependency syndrome, because you have to understand the people program our people. Before that, it was physical slavery. They take you, they arrest you, they take you on the plantation, you go work. So after that, since the physical slavery was over, they invented another word called psychological slavery. And so, this time around, we're not forcing you. All we have to do is to propound our ideas and give it to these people. After all, if you don't do that when they are united, they'll be stronger. So let's give different philosophy to them. So Christianity came about. Islam came about. And different groups. They perpetrated, they infiltrated Africa. They carried out different beliefs. See, right now Africa is divided. Some people are Muslim, some people are Christian. So this philosophy divided our people. And there is a reason why. How was it that the people use the Bible? to make you a slave. And then after you fought, they didn't free you voluntarily. You fought for your freedom. And then the same people turn around and carry the Bible to you and say, this is the word of God. The very book that they used to suppress you. But then they say, we shouldn't question it. No, sir, we're going to question it. If you look at the history of the God in the Bible, it's not a good being. But people don't want to say these things when you say, oh, that's how you put that. You question. I always say that you have God and Satan in the Bible, and that God committed more atrocity than the evil one. He says Satan is the bad one, but God will order people to go and demolish a whole city. But he's the good one. Oh no, he can't turn morality upside down. I'm not going to take that. Religion is a danger, especially the Bible, because people use the Bible to justify all sort of evil. If you know in about the God in about is tribalistic. The guy in the Bible will authorize the Jewish people and his people to go and kill the Amorites and the other people. Kill them and take their cattle and take their children, the virgin. That's a bad book. And Jesus, who they say is a good man, Jesus did not say, no, stop slavery. Jesus said, obey your master. But then he's a good man. And he said, we shouldn't talk religion. I will talk about it. I know you're not comfortable for some of you. Like, why the guy talking about my Jesus like that? You got to read the text. Satan, they said a bad man, but he killed only 10 people in the Bible. But God will draw everything you call flaw. But he is a good man. He will kill children, birds, any animal for that matter. He'll get angry. The guy in the Bible is a psychopath. Oh yeah, that's strong word. Oh yes. He will destroy everything. And that's what psychopathic people do. Satan didn't do that. Satan did not bring flood to drown everything. And he said, the next time when I bring flood, I'll happy this time around, when I come in by, will I bring flood? And then my revered senior man is telling me, no, don't talk about religion. Religion has suppressed our people. It's about time for us to think. I always said that Europe, the people that carry the Europe now is atheistic. They don't believe in that Jesus stuff. America is the most the industrialized country that only does that. But the people don't want to go to, when you go on your campus, they don't pray to Jesus. No, they don't talk about, go on campus and you talk about Jesus, but they look at you funny. They want to do that in the church. You know? So we have to, we can't take religion off the table. The people, like I've seen our people, they say they're educated, but then they buy doctrine and drill it in our people here over and again, and then the people condition the same. But then at what point do you say, you know what, it is time to look in another direction? I can be doing the same thing over and over. You abandon your ancestral practices and you take something from the Middle East. That's, oh yeah, that place God come from. And you buy that crap. You run here, wait. When you don't talk about Jesus, then you're not okay. You serious? At what time would you think for yourself? Somebody will be thinking for you and give you a book and say, why you can't take the Egyptian on a book? They were on the scene before the Jesus myth came. We got all the myths in Africa. But Jesus is the one you'll take. Because what? The colonial master, that what they gave you. And so you got to take it. Liberian people got to think, or Africans as a whole. And so I will continue to think about it or talk about it until we start to think for ourselves. Right now we are taking other people's philosophy and running with it. I would say you want to take a book from another human being, two-legged animal, and you say, oh, that's the book of God, and the person telling you, I have not seen anything I'm talking about. You're talking about Jesus. Jesus died and saying he woke up today. Easter Sunday, man. Yeah, have you seen dead people waking up before? Why only Jesus? 2,000 years ago, that thing happened. It can be replicated in the age of camera and everything else. But back in the day where you never had camera, nothing, somebody can fool you easily. But they think it can't happen in the 21st century. No dead people can come back to life. Only Jesus. And people believe that nonsense. They believe it. Anyway, let's go to what is on the agenda. But that statement was a little bit for an educated man to say, don't talk about religion. No, I agree with him. The people who in office don't want the honor man. They are refusing to do things that will help to empower the people. Yeah, that's it. If you give power to the people will not worship you anymore. So you know what? The best way for the people to worship me is to give their hair out. You know, they need to stop praying and look for different direction because the prayer is not working for Liberia. That's true. That is true. I even confronted the speaker when I went over there and you were talking about Jesus. I said, sir, and this is one of the problems here. You guys depend on Jesus too much. Jesus is not doing anything. He will not do anything for anybody. It's you, the leader. You are in power. The reason why the people gave you the power is for you to make a change, and not Jesus. No. And I disagree with him. And as I say, oh, you know, when you bring religion, we not agree. That's true. And so I have to tabulize that. But that's a facade. A lot of the time when the leaders, they use Jesus, that means they don't have solutions. So they use that to fool the gullible one and say Jesus is in control. No, you are in control. Don't put Jesus in charge. You are in charge. And that's why the people voted for you. Let me see. Your religious discussion is a distraction to the topics under consideration. I know you're a religious man from the word evangelist, so it's a distraction. All right. So, but anyway, let me get to something here. Stopping me from questioning your beliefs does not make your beliefs stronger. It actually undermines your religious beliefs. Anything that is stronger or believable is true, it should be subject to scrutiny. But if you say, oh, don't question it, then something is wrong somewhere. I'm raising eyebrows. All right, let's go to something else here. Let's listen to the students of SINOE County. The students of SINOE County, they're called SUSU, SINOE University Student Union. They are seeking our help, especially those in the diaspora. So we establish a GoFundMe account for them. You can just go, it's all over the place on my page. You can go there and donate to the students. You know, they really need help. So let me play their video themselves so you can hear from them. Okay, so you can hear what your children are saying in SINOE County. All right, it's a little few minutes. Please bear with me. We got to listen to the children. All right, so that you can hear what they are going through. Let's play the video here quickly.
There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, when it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We all a part of God's great big family. And the truth, you know, love is all we need. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own.
Okay, thank you so much. I want to report on the the attention of our SINOE citizens in the diaspora and humanitarians to come to the aid of the SINOE University Student Union by donating to our GoFundMe platform. This process will help few of our students who have been out of school for 2 to 3 semesters now due to financial difficulties. We can assure you that your support to the SINOE University Student Union will be used for its internal purpose. There will be accountability to all of these students who are still here, and we can assure you that it will make an impact in the life of the students. For the sake of transparency, we want you to talk to a few of our students who are in that category. Before I leave you, my name is Dr. Wisdom, President of the SINOE University Student Union. Okay, I'm Sarah Stapasini, student of the NYENWLAH University, reading public administration major, accounting minor. We want our brothers and sisters, fathers, helping the person in the diaspora to help us, because we believe that if we build our human resource capacity, it will do us a lot than sending, maybe dying to us individually. For the SINOE University students, had a lot of struggling students, and one of those that you can see, our brothers and sisters, many of them now make a way there due to 1 or 2 reasons. So we are pleading with them, and we know that through this program they will help us, and we come in, we have been out of school, small as they struggle to bring out to the Nigerians. Thank you, and we know that God above everything will be possible.
I'm the Oliver Gavin from Carbadea University of West Africa, reading nursing. Asking our sister and brother abroad there to help us. You know, it's very not easy. It's tough. We want to achieve our potential, but because of financial issues, some of our friends are out there, they drop. They are currently drop out, and we begging them to help us. God bless you, our brother and sister, continue their education to get their potential. So thank you. We need your help. Thank you. Thank you. In Jesus' name, we help us. God bless you for that.
Okay, I'm Elizabeth Chimwe. I'm the chairman on the educational committee of the SINOE University Student Union. My appeal to our brothers and sisters who are out there, SINOE University student comprises of the downtrading masses. So we're calling on our donors out there, our brothers and sisters, to make their donation to the SINOE University students so that the growth and development of SINOE can be actualized. If we look at your statistics of River University or counted as graduating students, SINOE is the least. So we're calling on you to give your support to the SINOE University Student Union so that our number can be increased. Thank you so much for your understanding.
I'm hired as the president of the Society Union Chapter. My appeal to the guys out there, to help us financially, because it's not easy to be a student. So we need our help from you. That's my
I'm Isaac Chidio from Zion University. I'm asking all our family out there in the US and around the world, please support us, help us. We are from SINOE and we are Liberians. We need better education. Please support this union and God bless you.
Thank you. I am James Ati Dube from Zion University, where I study general agriculture with special emphasis in agronomy. That means we are very big thank you to all of our brothers and sisters out of this country. We are glad that it will be an honor for you to witness this program as we solicit your support. We students, we are faced with challenges, financial challenges, that are making our dreams and aspirations to not be real. So we are kindly appealing to anyone who will see the program to make it your responsibility as a son of SINOE. Even if you are not for SINOE, this is a crowd for students.
in Liberia. Many of us that are here, we are from SINOE, but some students are with us here that are not from SINOE. But once they have the passion to learn, they join our movement called the SINOE Student Association to make sure that our dreams in the world of academia can be fulfilled. We say thank you and you are welcome.
Really electrical engineering. First of all, I would like to be thankful for coming in such a time. This is one of the opportunities I've been wishing for all the time. For we the female that are in the engineering field, we are finding it difficult when it comes to the issue of farmers license sponsorship, because we find a lot of challenges in regard to the issue of studying and paying school fees. We are facing challenges with the boss in the class, whereas they always work at all my rates ought to be in the accounting field, it's ought to be in the nursing field. Why in the community there field, they feel like it's hard. But we thought to do so because we found out that most of the female are afraid of such field. They are saying it kind of difficult. So we are female from SINOE County. We are saying that the female from SINOE are not really involved into such field that they very difficult and they are scared for it. So we thought they want to take the lead to get such field so that we can get back to our country. Well, we are appealing to you to please help the female that are in the technical field from SINOE County so that we'll be able to pursue higher education and get back to our country. Thank you so much for coming to such a time. We appreciate your effort and we look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you so much as listening to all of our speakers. We appreciate your support towards our GoFundMe program for the fact that they will rescue many of our students here. Many of them left school 2 to 3 semesters now due to financial issues, and so your support will help them in acquiring their education and being focused on their lesson. Thank you so much. In Liberia today, it's not easy for school going children, most especially those at the college level. It's not easy. So we want to call on you, the humanitarians, citizens of SINOE, and whosoever that is monitoring the video to help to support the GoFundMe program. Thank you so much.
All right, there you have it. There you have it. You just heard from your children in SINOE County. They are seeking your financial assistance. We established the GoFund account already. It's all over the place. It's on my page. You can go there, just whatever you can afford, to help the students out. You know, and that's what Voice of SINOE is here for. We use this as a conduit to help out. You know, we speak on issues, but in the same token, if somebody needs help, the platform is also here to serve in that direction. All right, so hopefully the people you listen to, your children from SINOE County, and they need your help financially to stay in school. They have a lot of programs that they engaged into. They send this a long document to me. Some of the projects, you know, they helped as well, or they help students that are preparing for the WIAH or the WACs, they call it now. They also organize to engage, to make the students to remain engaged academically. They organize like quizzing competition and stuff like that for the children, not to be just idle and stuff. So they have a lot of things, tutoring other students as well. So those are some of the programs the SINOE University Students Union they are into, and they are seeking your help. Some of the students, they are struggling right now. You heard the lady engineering, she in the engineering field, and people say, oh, why the women, why are you here? You're supposed to be in accounting. And she says she wants to be the trailblazer. She wants to lead the way, because good things don't come easily. You have to go and create that opportunity for other people to say, you know, it's not that difficult. If a man can do it, I can also do it. I love her attitude. You know, so the ladies, keep on the good work, and hopefully the people will listen to you and help. All right, let's get to something else here on the Voice of SINOE. If you're just joining me, welcome aboard. Mr. Tuber, Orlando, welcome aboard. Brightness, Pretty Star, Ellen, how you doing? Honorable Baku again, welcome aboard. Jerome, welcome. James Panto, Sylvester, Mother Dwayne, welcome aboard, and others. All right, let's get to something else that I want to talk about here on Voice of SINOE in the diaspora. And I think most people or followers on this platform, they can't wait for this, for this to come on the floor for discussion. All right, so this one I call my CARBADEA president. And the question I'm asking is Honorable GELEO, who is the national president of the United SARPO Association in Americas, is he a CARBADEA president or the United SARPO Association in Americas president? And there is a reason why I'm asking this question. I don't speak on things without giving you the evidence. All right. When I heard that, I was baffled. And I started to think why we are having issues in the union. Because some people they see the president as a sectional president and not the whole group president, the group called the SARPO people. And that's why we're having some of these issues. And it looks as if the president is in support of those things. And that is why he has been leaning in that direction. He going in the direction of people that are putting our divisive rhetoric out there. All right. So before I go any further, let me play the video. It's very brief, so that you can listen to the people around the president, what they are saying, how they are categorizing him. All right. Let's get to that video.
And see me advocating for my national president, for my CARBADEA president. I hail from SANOE County. I'm a CARBADEA woman.
I'll play that again one more time.
And see me advocating for my national president, for my CARBADEA president. I hail from SANOE County. I'm a CARBADEA woman. And see me advocating for my national president, for my CARBADEA president. I hail from SANOE County. I'm a CARBADEA woman.
All right, that's Madam Lisa Farley. I love her, beautiful, quite involved in the activities of the organization. When she I first met her, I was impressed because I'm one of those guys. I like, because the Liberia as a whole, females, I mean, just in recent time, you see females getting involved, especially in politics. Even though our organization is not a political party or political entity, it's a non-for-profit organization. But if you even look at the leadership structure, it is predominantly male. And so when I saw some females coming on, like they liked Lisa Farley, Madam Frances Myers, and the other ladies that start getting on board. I mean, I'm happy to see that. But to the extent where some of the people around the president, they were seeing from a sectional perspective, it becomes a problem for me. The statement was made yesterday by Madam Lisa Farley in Liberia when they went to Mr. Doe's house. And then what the president spoke, and then she said, let me buttress what the president said. Only to come and say this to us.
And see me advocating for my national president, for my CARBADEA president. I hail from SANOE County. I'm a CARBADEA woman.
Okay. For my national president, for my CARBADEA president, I am a CARBADEA woman. Okay. So if you listen to her closely, you hear the possessive adjective my several times. My national president, my CARBADEA president. I am from CARBADEA. Okay. So she sees GELEO, our national president, this man right here. Let me put the president image here. She sees GELEO as a CARBADEA president. mine. It's not our. It's not our president. It's not our national president. It's my president, my national president, my CARBADEA president. I am from CARBADEA. Okay? And that's what Lisa Farley said yesterday. And I thought that was disturbing. The people unanimously went to the ballot box and they elected President GELEO as the president for the United SARPO Association in the Americas. But now the people are claiming the man to be a CARBADEA president. And that is why the president is not leading from the center. Okay? He is leading from the angle of Lisa Farley. Because Lisa Farley sees him as a CARBADEA man. Even though the president went to CARBADEA, he passed through Pinetown. Imagine you are the CARBADEA president in the U.S. And the man went and passed through CARBADEA, Pinetown, where he says he's from. And the people did not say, you know what, our son sleep over. They allow him to pass and say, go. But yes, that's a CARBADEA president. And you know why the people did not pay attention to the man? They didn't say, inside they say, asoye. The reason they didn't try to ask the president to say, you know, sleep over is because the president doing nothing for the people. When you went to Liberia, as a matter of fact, you were calling the people rejected development. CARBADEA people, Pinetown people rejected development. And that's how you're talking to the people. So the town he's from, he passed through. Imagine, that's how you put it. That's how you put it. I go to SINOE right now. And I passed through my town. And the people say, they didn't even tell me to stay over. Because the president went there and calling the people witches. They are witchcrafts. That's a CARBADEA president. Even the CARBADEA people have rejected the man. But Lisa Farley said, that's a CARBADEA president. But your CARBADEA man is calling the people witches, witchcrafts. They rejected development. Okay? And so one would have thought that President GELEO would denounce this woman and say, you know what? No, I am not CARBADEA president. I'm the president of the United SARPO Association in the Americas. But no, that makes President GELEO happy. It makes him happy. When they put in a section of badge, it makes him happy. That's where he belongs. That is sad. You can have followers, people can follow you, and you can correct them, and nothing wrong with that. But you know, President GELEO is not a leader, he's a follower. And so that is why he has to go by the whims and caprices of Lisa Farley. And he said, she said, I advocate on this true talk show for my president, for my CARBADEA president. He didn't say for the people of SINOE County, for the people of the United SARPO Association. She said, I'm advocating for my CARBADEA president. That's what Lisa Farley told you now. I'm just repeating what she said. I am advocating. It's not advocating for the children in SINOE County that are not in school. The children, the president took almost $15,000 and they don't buy one copybook for them. No, Lisa Farley is advocating for her CARBADEA president. Yes. And that's what we have a problem in the union. Because GELEO sees himself as a CARBADEA president. As Lisa said, what a man thinks, so he is.
And see me advocating for my national president, for my CARBADEA president. I hail from SINOE County. I'm a CARBADEA woman.
All right. She advocates for her CARBADEA president, for her national president. So Lisa Farley's advocacy is about doing GELEO, nothing else. She's not advocating for anybody else. For the people that need help, no, she's not advocating for them. It's her advocacy is for her CARBADEA president. You see? So, again, what a man thinks, so is he. You cannot live beyond your thinking, your beliefs. Lisa Farley, these are things when they sit down with the president, that's why they talk. I'm a CARBADEA president. So President GELEO is a CARBADEA president. You seen that? The way this woman said, I go on the True Talk show to advocate for my CARBADEA president. That's it. That's the advocacy Lisa Fowler is all about. She wants to go on a teleconference, and where she goes, she will say, if it costs us to go against the Constitution, we will do it. Because I'm here as an advocate for my CARBADEA president. And so the teleconference will be turned into a General Assembly because I want 7,000 to be given to my CARBADEA president so he can go to Liberia and break morale. Oh yes, that's Lisa Fowler. And so that is why when we go to teleconference, Lisa Fowler and the likes of the Samuel Shegbe and others, all they do is insult people because they are advocating for the CARBADEA president. Don't hear it from me again. Let listen to me. I mean, that's the man embarrassed. I was so embarrassed yesterday. If I were the president of the United SARPO Association, I would say, after she finished talking, as a matter of fact, I wouldn't allow her to end that statement. No, ma'am, I'm not a CARBADEA president. I am the president for the United SARPO Association, the sections of the SARPO nation. That's why I represent. I'm not a CARBADEA president.
And see me advocating for my national president, for my CARBADEA president. I hail from Sano County. I'm a CARBADEA woman.
All right? Her CARBADEA president. I am CARBADEA, I am advocating for my CARBADEA president. Lisa Fowler is speaking. No, it's not about the children who are grappling with malnutrition in Sano County. It's not about the Sano University students that I just played. They are seeking help. It's about Green GELEO, my CARBADEA president. That's the man I'm after. I don't care for anybody here. My aim and objective of going to the Samuel Shegbe show, the True Talk show, is to advocate for my CARBADEA president. And that is why when the CARBADEA president went to Dwazon, the people did not honor him. And so the people that he talked to Liberia, they say, you know what, this is a disgrace. So the woman said, I'm from Dwazon, send the people that honor you, I will buy share for you and put it on you. Because Lisa Fowler has boxed the man. She put the man in a box. So everybody is saying, you know what, the man is for Lisa Fowler. Why should we honor him? If Green GELEO wants to be honored, let's call Lisa Fowler, who is the head, the spokesperson for the CARBADEA people, so they can crown their CARBADEA president, so they can honor him. The 6 sections of the SARPO people, including the CARBADEA region, nobody honored Green GELEO, with the exception of the few women that he took from America here. The people supposed to honor him on the ground, but the people that took him, okay, why you couldn't honor the man in the U.S.? You got to go to Liberia to honor him? That would have been done easily in the U.S. But no. It's because of what the guy's disgrace. Imagine this. The national president of the SARPO Association in the Americas, the SARPO people to produce the first indigenous vice president of the nation. And they will have the councilman that just passed away. So it's a well-known and powerful tribe in the country. But we built a Nexus quarter. The president went to dedicate this building. And when the devils and dancers behind him, the man did not go to the news station or any other newspaper or the journalists that call the press conference and interact with the people. And so this is why I'm calling on the president of the Republic of Liberia. We know we have some financial issues, but as citizens of the United SARPO Association in the diaspora or in the Americas, we are trying to give our little help to our country. And so we erected a Nexus quarter in Sano County, Dwazon District. Make it new, let it get in the newspaper. But GELEO and his group, they see the man to cover the man. Lisa Fowler. No, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
And see me advocating for my national president, for my CARBADEA president. I hail from Sano County. I'm a CARBADEA woman. and see me advocating for my national president, for my CARBADEA president. I hail from Sano County. I'm a CARBADEA woman.
All right. The CARBADEA woman is advocating for her CARBADEA president. How you doing, Honorable Samson? We are welcome aboard, sir. The representative-elect of Sano County Electoral District number 2. Congratulations on your victory, sir. Well deserved. So that's Lisa Farley. And that's Green Deal. Yes. Imagine. That's a good job we did. No newspaper carried out. People can go to Liberia. I mean, I know the guy went to Liberia. They carried on some project over there. The newspaper carried. He went on the radio. The guys took over 15,000. They can go to the radio station, pay for 30 minutes of airtime and talk to the people of the nation. They got to go, kid. They want the devil to dance behind him. They want the people to play the drums and the dance because it's all about morale. You got to put the organization on the map. And that is why we have been telling the president, Mr. President, this is the direction you're supposed to go. But lugubriously, the president wants to do his own thing. He wants to listen to Lisa Farley. Lisa Farley is the alpha and the omega for the president. She's the first and the last. So whatever Lisa Farley says, that's fine. When she insults people, the national president of the United SARPO Association does not have this testicular fortitude to tell the woman, no, you are wrong. You can't insult people. I will not condone that. G.O.G. will be okay. He enjoys that. It makes him happy for somebody to polarize the people. Yes, Lisa Farley will get President Geo elected again. You see why the guy does not want to establish the Electoral Commission is because he's afraid. I guarantee you, the day President Geo establishes an Electoral Commission of the United SARPO Association, that's the same day, the very day you'll be out of office. And so you say, you know what? I will just play the delay tactics. I will just go to Liberia and say, when you organize election today, I will win. But then he doesn't want to organize, he doesn't want to form the Electoral Commission. The guy is paranoid because he has seen his own shadow of defeat. Because of the wrong people that he has engulfed himself with. How dare you go to Liberia, somebody telling you, I'm my CARBADEA president, and you're standing right there, you are allowing it.
And see me advocating for my national president, for my CARBADEA president. I hail from Sano County. I'm a CARBADEA woman.
Oh, yes. For my CARBADEA president, for my national president, for my CARBADEA president. It's not for the children of Sano County. It's not for the elders of Sano County. It's not for the youth of Sano County. It's for my CARBADEA president, Green Deal. Oh, yes. That is why Lisa Farley is on the True Talk Show. The only truth she has to tell us is to advocate for our CARBADEA president. The man who went to Sano and call our people witches and witchcrafts. Even though the people were invoking the blessings of God upon him after the woman ended her statement, he said, if you engage into voodoo activities, you will die. Nobody practices that. Because when you do it, you will die. When I listened to that statement, I was like, who is talking to this guy? Who is advising this guy? Why would you talk to the people in such a manner? And that was not okay. He went to Dwaza and he stood before the people. The people in CARBADEA, they rejected development. I will force it on there. They don't like development. Yes. That's the United SARPO Association for you. Things that's supposed to. We told this guy, the board of directors, in the midst of the COVID pandemic, the president requested $7,000 for relief supplies to be sent to our people in Liberia. The board said, you know what, we're going to increase that amount to $10,000. The other additional $3,000. Up to now, the amount has not reached our people. No, the amount has not reached our people. The only thing Lisa Farley has to do is to advocate for Green GELEO to get $7,000 from our account so they can go break morale in Liberia. But meanwhile, she does not have the woman coverage to say, Mr. President, why didn't you send the $10,000 to the people? Why? Why is it that the board of directors approve 12 students or the General Assembly in Pennsylvania in 2018? The 12 students, the people approved 12 students to be given scholarship in SINOE County, and the children did not get that. Why, Mr. President? Oh no, that doesn't bother Lisa Farley. What bothers her is for Green GELEO to get money from the account against the Constitution. That's what fine. DUXED, you put ESOTERIC will make sure President GELEO is taken from power. We want to leave them, we want to take the man from there because he is polarizing our people. He's dividing our people. And the organization is United SARPO Association. It's not you. It's not CARBADEA Association. It's not Divided Association. If Lisa Farley wants a CARBADEA president, I understand they have, I can see communication from Evangelist James Carter a lot. He can go vow for the CARBADEA organization presidency. That's fine. That he can do. And so now you see the problem in our youth. This is what happens if you have the wrong person in power. This is what happens when wrong people. The Evangelist James Carter Bible says, and I quote, when the leader lacks vision, the people perish. Oh yes, United SARPO Association, our children in SINOE, our mothers, our fathers, they are perishing in the wilderness of poverty. But then Lisa Farley, the disciple of the president, they are only advocating for my CARBADEA president, for my national CARBADEA president, because I'm a CARBADEA woman. I hail from SINOE County, the CARBADEA region, and my president is a CARBADEA man, and I will advocate for him to take $7,000 from the account. Even though the board of directors did not approve that, we'll take it by any means necessary, so my CARBADEA president can go break morale in Liberia. We are in a conundrum. And who has the panacea to the conundrum? It's DUXED you put the esoteric. Because people will be afraid, oh, don't say, when you say it will bring confusion, Lisa Farley will get there and cost your mind. I don't care. She can throw the last tantrum. But when it's wrong, we'll tell Madam Farley respectfully, you are wrong. Green GELEO is not the president of the CARBADEA Association in Americas. He is the president of the United SARPO Association. And so he can't go to Liberia, the man representing us, and you are calling your CARBADEA president, my CARBADEA president, my CARBADEA national president, because I'm from CARBADEA.
And see me advocating for my national president, for my CARBADEA president. I hail from SINOE County. I'm a CARBADEA woman.
Oh yes, the CARBADEA woman is advocating for the CARBADEA man. All right, there you have it. All right, let's segue now to the speculation room of Voice of SINOE. What is in the speculation room? But before I do that, before I transition and go to the speculation room, I'd like to look at your comments. Let me look at your comments here. And I'd like to pause at this point and to recognize the national CARBADEA president of the United SARPO Association. No, I shouldn't say that. The United CARBADEA Association in the Americas. And GELEO, welcome on board, sir. So Mr. Evangelist James Carter, or Evangelist, said most of the Southern people in Liberia see President WIAH as their son and leader, despite President WIAH being president of the whole of Liberia. Therefore, so what are you saying? Okay, so another CARBADEA man is justifying the CARBADEism of Madam Lisa Farley. This is ridiculous. I thought the man of God would have repudiated the unacceptable, the repulsive message of Madam Lisa Farley. What are you saying? Because more people in Liberia from the southeastern region, they see George Weah as the southeastern president, therefore it's justified for Lisa Farley to say the same thing to President GELEO. Oh, these guys, you are damaging President GELEO when you do these things. You can't do that. Most of the southern people in Liberia see President Weah as their son. And little despite President Weah being president of the whole of Liberia. And that is the justification Mr. Evangelist James Carlo is giving for Madam Lisa Farley saying this.
And see me advocating for my national president, for my CARBADEA president. I hail from Sano County. I'm a CARBADEA woman.
Oh, yes. So, Mr. Evangelist James Carlo is now buttressing that statement for my national president, for my CARBADEA president, because I hail from Sano County from the CARBADEA belt. So everything is CARBADEA, CARBADEA, CARBADEA. And then she repeated another one, my. It's not our president, our leader. She's not saying I am on the True Talk Show to advocate for the eradication of poverty with which our people are grappling in Sano County. No, I am here to advocate for President GELEO, Mama CARBADEA president. And there I was sitting and grieving on the inside. Why did we put ourselves in this mess? And then later on, I came to the conclusion that I know why we are in this mess. It's because of the people that we call our leaders in our community, that they think that they believe in democracy, but meanwhile, to understand they are tiring. Because the president, the election that brought President GELEO to power, it was not democratic. It was done tyrannically. Because certain elements, they don't like certain people. And therefore, when certain person comes up, they'll say, you know what? The person that we elect will use undemocratic means to bring that person to power. And so Mr. Charles Kroji was strangulated undemocratically. They brought their own man, the darling boy of the SARPO people, the great GELEO, the Barack Obama of the SARPO people. They brought a man. The man said, you know what? Congratulations, thanks for making me the president. But now I will turn to the devil. I will chase you all in this town square. So the men are chasing Kaleja Willie and chasing Isosabwe and chasing what you call him, Mr. Pisleja. The man chasing the man. They dress the devil. The devil said, I will chase all of y'all. Yes, that's what you get. So next time, we'll follow the principle of democracy. Let the people themselves select their leader or their leaders. But you can't do it and form this cabal and do it clandestinely. This is the ramification of your action. And so Lisa Farley telling you.
And see me advocating for my national president, for my CARBADEA president. I hail from Sano County. I'm a CARBADEA woman.
Yes. Madam Kalejabele Foley, Honorable Issa Sabe, Mr. Pisleja, Maya Toley, and others. They brought the CARBADEA president to us. And then the Mujahideen of the president is there now and say, what, I have to advocate for my CARBADEA president, not for the children, or not for the people. We should not send the COVID relief 19 package, the $10,000. No, like keep that one. No scholarship. Let's do that. We shouldn't implement that. Let go on the teleconference and call that General Assembly and vote and take $7,000. After the people have generated another $7,000 so that the president can go and break morale in Liberia. And the man, when one would have thought, our president thought, the president would have contradicted what the people, they say, okay, this is the good money they gave me. I'm going to call the SARPO reportable. When I was coming, there was a tension in the union. They gave me some money, and I don't think it would be just to use the money for my own purposes. Give me 6 of our children. Let me give them a scholarship with this money. Oh, no. The guys, they hired people to play drums. Oh, yeah. The country devil came out so they can dance for them. The next quarter, the president is in the capital city of Liberia. He didn't call one of the radio stations and say, you know what, we want to talk to the press. We did a wonderful job in SINOE County, and we want to bring it to the attention of the nation. Let the people know what we are doing. We are not just sitting in the U.S. And then you bring it, let the people carry it. Front page Africa. That's how you bring awareness to your activities. Well, you know, if we have macroscopic thinkers, that's what you get. Myopic thinkers. They want to think about sections. Yes. Sectionalism is the mantra of people like that. Yeah, it's my section. And that's what I want. Let the man just guess. Let he get whatever he want. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thanks for joining me. Let me go to the speculation room here. What is trending in the speculation room? And I will recognize you. I think it's my last talking point. And I will call it. So this one, the speculation room. Now, again, we have 2 rooms in the Voice of SINOE, or on the Voice of SINOE. We got the speculation room, and we have what I call here the factual room. Okay, so this is the fact. So I'm going to take you in the speculation room now. I will take you in the speculation room, and this will be considered a breaking news, even though it's unconfirmed. It's speculation, because the word speculation room of speculation means it's not yet verified. All right, so we want to call it a breaking news. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Voice of SINOE with DUXED, the esoteric from the United States of America, the state of Pennsylvania, and we are coming to you live from Prosper Park. Okay, the news that coming into the speculation room of Voice of SINOE says that upon arrival of the national president, or if you like, the national CARBADEA president, GELEO, the board of directors, they are about to take a drastic action against the president. What is that action? We do not know yet. And that is why it's considered a speculation. But from what we are told, if that comes to fruition, it will be like a seismic wave in the union. Because it will be the first of its kind for the board of directors to straighten up their backbones to this guy. It will be epic. So it's coming up pretty soon. It will be going into the factual room sooner rather than later. But we are told the president, when he gets here, he will be no longer the president of the United SARPO Association. That's the speculation. Speculation. Underline that for now. All right? I know the president is shaking right now. So the guy ain't been planning behind me. They will take me from there. They are not planning behind you. They are doing the work. We call checks and balances, you know. So you are going astray. And so they got to do something. Because what the organization was established for is not serving a purpose. And so right now they say, you know what, enough is enough. We have kowtowed to this guy for much too long. We have genuflected to this guy for much too long. It's about time for us to muster the courage for us to do what we ought to do to save the union. All right, so that's what coming. It's dangerous, man. What I'm hearing when it happens, when it becomes practical, that would be a terrible downfall of President GELEO. I mean, to leave power in such manner, for the people to run you out, damn it. That would be, I mean, I don't know. Why would you want to leave power in such a manner? The people got to chase you out. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, that's what I have for today. Let me recognize you. Washington from Tajawan Statutory District, SINOE County. How you doing, my man? Welcome, Prince. All right, let me recognize the people, and I will play your music. And people didn't call in, so if you want to talk, let me know. I'll bring you on. But you didn't say something, so hey, I assume you have nothing to say. So let me recognize Prince again. Welcome aboard. The president, or should I say the incoming president? Let me qualify that before the man can twist my language. Say, oh, Francess now has been declared president, because I call Madam Lisa Fale out. So they say, oh, the man, and they're trying to move green now. They want to even win the presidency. They want to pour there. So let me say the incoming national president of the United SARPO Association in Americas. You listen to me, Ken. I didn't say United SINOE Association. I didn't say United CARBADEA Association. I didn't say United SINOE Association or Joasson or Namapo or WIAH or Putu. No, I didn't say that. I said United SARPO Association in Americas. The incoming president, Francess Myers, welcome on board. I should say, recognize again the National CARBADEA President Association. Honorable G. GELEO, welcome on board, sir. The outgoing, I don't know how he became, he has to confront the National Board of Directors of the SARPO Association if he is the CARBADEA Association president. I don't know how that works, but hey. So, Mr. President, welcome on board. If you saw a post from the former president of the Minnesota chapter, who is now the publicity chairman of President GELEO, Mr. Robert Tuba, posted the guy here along with the secretary. So we want to say we are happy for the safe arrival. But something was kind of weird. Mr. Tuba was in Liberia. He did not write a variable. He did not write a syllable. He did not write a sentence. Why you were in Liberia? But he got to Minnesota now. Hey, we safe arrival. The guy was in Liberia with the president. President hired him as the national publicity chairman. And no one article from the guy. He was working with the president, like that Martin Luther King and Jesse Jackson, when they were doing that, they were holding hands. We shall overcome. We will build Nancy Quarter in Johnson. We will build one in the Single Bell. We will build one in the CARBADEA Bell. We shall. I'll let it go. The man did not write one sentence to tell us the activities of the president in Liberia. The man was just chilling. There I see my man, Christopher Wiley. Oh, right now the security apparatus, they play lockdown right now. I was like, is it the publicity man or the national coordinator? The guy just switched the roles. The man was going, the president was going to Johnson. The coordinator did not do a work. As a result, the people, they were incognizant. They didn't know about the coming of the president. And so the people, they were going on a farm. As a matter of fact, everybody did a Kenya. Some people go fishing, some people go swim, they go on their farm. You got there, the president was in the town square sitting in the car. Nobody around. Because Mr. Christopher Wiley left his job And he said, security apparatus. Security apparatus. What is that? But anyway, that's the man, that the guy. So recognize Mr. Mayatoli. Welcome on board, sir, our board member. I don't know whether he's part of the team that trying to expel the president when he gets here. Damn it. You know what? It will be a serious topic that day. Maybe I should have put it in expulsion awaits President GELEO. That's why I should have made my title today. Expulsion awaits President GELEO upon arrival. Now I should have put there. I don't know what you do. Damn it will be on fire. You know, some association come be on fire and feed it. You go, Mr. Farley, come out the president will be removed. She will be quiet. CJ, I'm begging you. Lisa Farley say, my come out the president not going nowhere. My come out the national president not going nowhere. Well, I was Isa Sampo a good saying that nothing. I'm not going to take that thing. Therefore, they play. President Joe should have gotten a message when the emancipator, when the lone voice in the wilderness, the sagacious Homo sapien, that's how you put it. When I resigned, President Joe was damn it, I'm gone. But he didn't get a message. You go hire some shit where the done for it. So you will cost everybody off. My man, see what you will cost all of them. He said, breaking news. ESOTERIC eat us up for money. Then you'll come by. You'll come by and say, ESOTERIC is innocent. Right now it's Deacon Carlo. Deacon Carlo get our money. The best anytime ready to come for it. ESOTERIC is free. All right, now the president spokespeople there, they will just be talking all about it. And I said, I'm gonna go here. So, you know, but the people that president enjoys, you know, he loves anarchists, you know, cause problem, chaos. All right, Evangelist James Carlo. I love the evangelist that used to be our prayer warrior in Pennsylvania. And then when he migrated, you know, he did an honorable thing, he sent a letter of resignation, worked together. He's a very decent man who just don't agree philosophically. And that's why he came in and called me, oh, Doc, I'm in the city. It's just like you were wrong. And when guy didn't call me and think you're about to go by, I said, evangelist, you're afraid of Dr. Yepo there? So you're going to fuck up picking yes. Yeah, but he's a very cool, nice man, you know. He's not the other people that take this thing personal, you know, they take it personal. And no, Evangelist Carlo, he calls from the time I call him myself, we talk and stuff like that. He's a very nice man. I just don't agree with him. We can still disagree and respect each other. You don't have to be cussing each other. Our board member, Madam Dorothy Sherman, Shettima. Madam Shettima, welcome on board. Thank you for following. Recognize our representative, Mr. WIAH, recognizing the acting president of the United CARBADEA Association in the Americas. Mr. Cesar Toba, welcome on board, sir. You know, when the president gets back, you know, man will go back to his planning position thing. Yeah. I don't know what the man has planned so far since he took power. So Cesar Toba, yeah, planned that. Well, I said he said, I said, man, like trouble. The man like trouble. He like put your more people. But they give you a job. They give you this to do a job. They don't give you a job to be a matter to occupy space. So Mr. Cesar talk about your occupying space. Nothing has been planned. Or maybe he planned something and the president doesn't want to implement it. Yeah. But hey, we don't see anything. Mr. Orlando, welcome aboard. Thanks for following the show. Brightness, welcome. Helen, the councilman, welcome aboard. I also recognize Honorable Baku Yima already. Jerome, actually. Jerome, thanks for following. Sylvester, I recognize him. So Panto, I recognize you. Maladuina, I recognize you. Jala, I recognize you. Alex Freeman, my brother. How you doing, boss? Welcome aboard. I think these are the people. Ezekiel Solo, what's up, buddy? How you doing? The vice president of the Florida chapter, Madam Emilia Tijana, how you doing? Welcome aboard. Angeline Wee, how are you? Thanks for following. Mr. T. Samley Panto, how you doing? And others. Okay, I can see the rest of you, but those are the people I'm seeing right now. I want to say thank you for following the Voice of SINOE, and we'll be back here next week with more juice. Hopefully, the news in the speculation room will graduate to the factual room so that we can bring it to you. That being said, I want to leave you with the queen of traditional music. I believe after I've been talking all these things, now I put women reconciliation. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? As a chalaji, you know, so we just tell the truth, but as a chalaji. And so that's how I'm doing it for the day. Thank you so much.
For my national president, for my CARBADEA president. I hail from Sano County. I'm a CARBADEA woman.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's how I'm doing it for the day, and we shall talk next week.